Aidan Johnston's writing sample in his application to our MFA program featured a piece in which a tall, lean, 20-something white male attempted to come to terms with two mice with whom he was unwillingly sharing a teepee he had constructed and was living in near his childhood home in upstate New York. One of the mice had stolen, ingested, and regurgitated a large quantity of pumpkin seeds the tall guy had intended to devour himself. Pumpkin seeds were laced with cayenne pepper. As the narrator set about to determine whether the mouse was malicious or merely short-sighted, we readers found ourselves learning an enormous amount about the architecture and history of teepees. Subsequently, employing a dazzling variety of narrative identities and organizational schemes, Aidan, or whoever he was channeling at the time, delivered the following goods: a somewhat amused piece on a museum in Manchester, New Hampshire, devoted solely to a history of credit unions. A merciless and hilarious dissection of The Art of Plain Talk by Rudolf Flesch, a best-selling book on writing published in 1946, which apparently was responsible for most of the bad writing published in the United States during the Cold War. A semi-meta essay on sled dog racing in central New Hampshire, as told by an on-the-scene would-be journalist who confides frequently that he is failing to get the story right, but who is in fact getting the story right. A behind-the-scenes look at an out-of-control kitchen in a barbecue restaurant in Jacksonville, Florida, from the point of view of a kitchen supervisor named P.F. LaRue, a tall, skinny 20-something from upstate New York, with a striking resemblance to the guy in the teepee. A touching meditation on the nexus of truth, beauty, and art, narrated by a self-described lying itinerant cowboy named Dusty. A remarkably erudite exposition on human waste and how to best recycle it, featuring elegant and detailed descriptions of said waste. And the essay you will read here this evening, in which it seems both the 31-year-old narrator and the tall, skinny 20-something pilgrim careening through the story are each in their own ways channeling the late Hunter Thompson. During the past 3 years, Aidan and I have had a series of wonderful conversations about writing and many other things. From time to time, I've given him advice, and occasionally he's taken some of it, but mostly not. And for that, I'm glad, because the stuff he comes up with is always original, surprising, and better than anything I could have imagined. Creative nonfiction at its finest. Please welcome Aidan Johnston.